A very warm welcome to you. Many thanks for finding time to join us on the program this week after our safety break as a result of the pandemic. Keeping and staying safe is now our collective responsibility, so let's continue to do the needful. Once again, welcome to the program. On the lineup this week, we bring you a continuation of a special report on cutting-edge motor insurance products in the Nigerian insurance industry. This report will showcase some of the leading insurance companies who are changing the auto insurance space with amazing innovations to make life easier for the insured. Today, we will speak with Mr. Augustine Osea-Ebosi, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Anchor Insurance Company Limited, and Mr. Oluyemi Samson, General Manager Technical Lasaco Assurance PLC. Here's what they said about their products. Do take a listen.
Regularly, we send mail updates to our clients that if you have anything to do with your vehicle, change of engine, notify your insurance company. Some of our policies, we are now embedding them in so that some of our clients does not even take time to look at their policies as well. So this argument will always come. We refer back to them and say, "Oh, you didn't tell me before." Then the laws of insurance says that if you are owing a claim, if there is an issue with your vehicle or you pay premium, part premium, you are insuring the car for a year and you are paying part premium for 3 months. After 3 months, your insurance has expired. Then you have a claim in the 4th month, you said they should come and pay you. Bro, okay, it's not like this we do it here now. These are some of the issues that we have in the industry, but we need to, education and enlightenment needs to come at every point in time and put that education. But for us in ACO, I think what we are doing is not just to preach this philosophy or take money from these people as premium or grow the company. It's our duty to also make our clients understand, because when they understand you, they trust you, they believe in you, you will grow the economy, you grow the company, you grow your clients.
Everybody in the industry make pride to say they sell insurance, but we know more that insurance is of service. And nowadays, service is not about just what you deliver. It includes the time that you deliver it. And we emphasize the time of delivery, both from the time you bought and at the time when you call for that promise that we have made to ensure to return you to appropriate state where you were before an incident. So that's the difference from Lasaco.
What more can I say than to urge you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the lineup. Details in just a moment. Please stay with us.
Very shortest possible of time. If you approach Lasaco for automobile insurance cover, I assure you that within the space of 20 minutes after payment, you get your certificate. The going digital is currently one of the major work on the front burner for the management, and hopefully by the beginning of 2nd quarter, every customer who
engage with their customers, reduce costs, improve efficiency, and expand insurability. These technologies are also enabling the creation of new insurance products, services, and business models for the benefit of the customers. Traditional insurers are innovating through technology and reinventing their products and services to meet the ever-changing needs of the 21st century customers. One of the fundamental areas where technology and innovation is revolutionizing the business of insurance in Nigeria is in the auto space. Most insurance companies have left no stone unturned at innovating their motor insurance products to ensure that their customers have a wonderful experience from start to finish in the event of a loss. We present some of the leading insurance companies in the Nigerian insurance market with cutting-edge motor insurance products in part 1 of our series.
There's a new crop of people you are yet to meet. People who have made it a single passion to make you happy. People you can rely on anytime business and job challenges come knocking. Whose words are yes and yes, who don't tell stories when you share your worries. People who will always turn up for you when it really matters. Who are we?
Anchor Insurance,
where claims are paid promptly. Because we practice insurance that truly works, we deliver 100% of the time.
You will know that when it comes to third-party motor insurance, Anchor has always been like number one, and we still try to maintain that pace despite a lot of people are coming in now. We have a platform. We started with Digimart platform. We moved from Digimart platform back to Easy Policy. Now we have a motor platform called Anchor Motor Platform, which of course we are using right now. And what we tried to do before this coronavirus issue came was that we're trying to see how we can introduce a drove to nearby area, check out for claims and all that. Because at the end of the day, whether motor policy improvement and or whatever, is claimed that is what the ultimate clients wants to see happens. We try as much as possible to see how that is done. But on the platform, now that the NIA is very interested in the NIDD, we've connected to that platform as well. So whatever we are doing now, the registration, everything is online and everything is beginning on great. What set us apart is that our responsive time. They said the taste of the food is in the put date of eating. Is that not how it is said? If you, at the end of the day, you are very assured that your claim is not going to bring issues, that's where the customers want to be. Because in insurance, the end justifies the means. And that is why Anchor will always be number one, because we have been very responsive. This company will pay more claims in motor than any other policy, because our response and even third-party liability is far higher than aviation ratio. That is how it is. And people will always come here because, you see, business is even more rewarding when you have referrals. People always tell them, you want to do motor, please go to Anchor. And we continue to maintain that tradition. I will continue to do that. So Anchor will always be first choice when it comes to motor insurance. If you go to our Anchor, www.anchorinsurance.ng.com, you go to the platform, you see third party, comprehensive motor and all that. Just click in for the policies that you want. Once you get in there, it directs you on how you pay. You print your certificate online as well. You don't need to come here. You don't need to see us. And once you do that, it reflects on our system. Then we send to NID. That's it. It's as simple as ABC. We don't really have much issue about people asking for claims, except for those who are trying to be very fraudulent. And once you have a pre-law survey of any business, and if there are documents that you didn't have, like motor insurance, what do you really need? Apart from the motor certificate that contains all the information you need, then the motor engine and some of the other things that are relevant. Once you have all those documentation, it doesn't have issue. The issue is that, like we have, let me give an example. We have someone who had a claim. Your car was green, all right, at the time you insured with us. Then when it was time for claims to be paid, the car has turned black. Was it not your duty to come to us and say, look, this car I have changed? But you see, another thing is that we need more education in terms of our awareness, insurance. But a lot of Nigerians, either knowingly or unknowingly, also want to also take advantage of the system. You know, sometimes people who are the one that's going to deal with you will also cry loud like the victim. You understand me? But I'm telling you, Nigerians are getting to understand that insurance is not just about, but we have a lot to do, like from us, the NIA, the insurance practitioners, to educate our clients, because it's our duty to tell them. You know, I've told my marketers, I've told my colleagues that even the entire industry, we need to talk to people and preach this thing gospel continually. Now, regularly, we send mail updates to our clients that if you have anything to do with your vehicle, change of engine, notify your insurance company. Some of our policies, we are now embedding them in so that some of our clients does not even take time to look at their policies as well. So this argument will always come. We refer back to them and say, well, you didn't tell me before. Then the laws of insurance says that if you are owing a claim, if there is an issue with your vehicle or you pay part premium, You are insuring a car for a year and you are paying part premium for 3 months. After 3 months, your insurance has expired. Then you have a claim in the 4th month, you said they should come and pay you. Bro, okay, it's not like this we do it here now. These are some of the issues that we have in the industry, but we need to, education and enlightenment needs to come at every point in time and the education. But for us in ACO, I think what we are doing is not just to preach this philosophy or take money from these people as premium or grow the company. It's our duty to also make our clients understand, because when they understand you, they trust you, they believe in you, you will grow the economy, you grow the company, you grow your clients. You see, people always have issues about insurance. Some of them that are even talking about it, I'm not sure they have insurance. Policy document contains claims information you will require when claims are. Document you can, provisions, things that you can bring. The document you are giving is not different from the document you brought before. Apart from going for the inspection to see whether this guy actually have claim. That's the investigation. Somebody came and took a third-party policy. Then he had a claim. He said it's comprehensive, that the motor was broken. I said, no, Oga. The third party you have, this is the limit. For comprehensive insurance, this is it. If you had insured against theft and all that, then you can claim. He said, hey, it's not covered. I said, no. He said, but why didn't they tell him? You said you came here and said you want to do third parties. Assume that you know what we are doing. Like I said, we also need more awareness and education. But it's not, I can't see in this time of this modern day insurance. I trust Nigerian insurance practitioners or insurance company. I wouldn't say because of my colleague, other people are doing the wrong thing. I don't think anybody will do that now. That when there is a claim, internet is everywhere. If you log on and check what a document require when there is motor insurance or claim, people go there. People that are not checking themselves to find out whether their BP has gone high, why would they have time to check a document when the policies of reducing? This is some of the things that we don't take care of ourselves. A lot of people do not just want to find out what is happening around them, even the policies they have paid for or they are taking. That's what we continue to preach to people, that our customers read your policy every other time. Even before your policy expires, some people will have policy expired, they have not renewed. Then meanwhile, so okay, you didn't tell us. Check your mail, check your WhatsApp, your message. But I think if you look at it, the awareness has actually grown. Between you are a journalist, the awareness has actually grown with the insuring public. Now they are more aware and a lot of things are happening. Yeah, the awareness has improved. A lot of people who have run themselves into default in taking the policy. Immediately they heard at the bank, we want to lay off people. They are all coming back to resuscitate their payment and whatever. So it's awareness, we are waiting for them, and we encourage them to come forward. It's good for them because it's very painful for you to have a job, then after some time your family is at the back end. For those of us who suffer before we got our first job, we know how it is to lose. So that's why I have personal interest, not just because I'm a CEO of this organization. That loss of employment is something everybody who has a job. Because this country, we are not even sure. Nobody ever knew that a pandemic like this will happen in years that we were living. Not even my parents will ever think that such a thing will come, that will happen for 4 months, 3 months. Nobody will travel out of his compound. And the loss of job and the colossal loss that will follow later. Loss of employment, unemployment, and a lot of things that will go on. You see? And that has also exposed all of us that we should always plan ahead. Insurance is for eventuality. It puts you back to the state that you were before the loss. So I'm not happy that with coronavirus people are dying, but I'm also happy in a way that people now begin to learn lessons, that it's not just all that we live. We just live for the day. There are reserves that you make that are very important. Insurance is sacrosanct part, should be sacrosanct part of our living, like other parts of the world. You know, people that are going to school should take policies, welfare for their students. There's a policy we say here that when the parents are alive by the grace of God, they are paying school fees. When they go away, we take up their policy endowment, student endowment. These are policies, student welfare insurance scheme. But how many Nigerians want to take them? There's some people that are paying premium, that will be paying premium to us for some time. You've not suffered any loss. So for every subsequent year, there's a reduction in your premium income. You know, and there was a time we did a raffle draw for customers. This thing, if that is what you meant. But I think the best reward we can give to loyal customers is to reduce their premium level, which of course is very, very rewarding. Because you get the same value at the time of loss with the amount of money that you're supposed to have paid for that policy. You know, a lot of companies were trying to do that during the lockdown. If your car was parked and kept, but I don't understand that one anyway. Because if a car is parked, you are still at risk. There could be fire, there could be some other things that could come, or wind or whatever, other things that could result to issues with those kind of policies. But I think the best loyalty to give to a client is to make sure your premium is reduced at every point that you don't have claim.
At Lasaco, we're thinking ahead, and we've put a lot of details into our automobile insurance. Currently, we added the Lasaco Blue Response Scheme to help attend urgently to claims on the spot. Now, I'll give you details of how that works. But talking about technology, internally, we have rejuvenated our working structure. Our processes are all now automated so that we can respond to our clients within the very shortest possible of time. If you approach Lasaco for automobile insurance cover, I assure you that within the space of 20 minutes after payment, you get your certificate. The going digital is currently one of the major work on the front burner for the management, and hopefully by the beginning of second quarter, every customer who are interested in buying Lasaco automobile insurance should be able to start and finish a purchase online without any interference. So the sales or the purchases of cover will be in the hands of customer. We only have the back-end monitoring and then customer relationship interaction with them. Well, the reason you should choose Lasaco is because we, beyond just selling motor insurance, we ensure great value. Great value in terms of relating to the customer promptly at the time they have a claim. That's one of the reasons we created the Lasaco Blue Response. It's a mobile process wherein at the call of the customer, our Blue Response officer gets to the customer at the point of incident within 30 minutes to 1 hour, depending on the location of that accident within Lagos Metropolis. Now, everybody in the industry make pride to say they sell insurance, but we know more that insurance is of service, and nowadays service is not about just what you deliver. It includes the time that you deliver it, and we emphasize the time of delivery, both from the time you bought and at the time when you call for that promise that we have made to ensure to return you to appropriate state where you were before an incident. So that's the difference from Lasaco. We will assure you that from the second quarter, once we deploy our new website and the app for the Lasaco app for purchase of insurances also are deployed, you should be able to initiate sales, purchase of that cover. Beyond automobile, there are other covers, but auto emphatically. You should be able to initiate, make payment, and print your certificate of insurance at the comfort, not of your home now, of your palm. So it's going to be in the hands of the customers, in the public, so that without any interference, you can complete a purchase. All other necessary verification and confirmation of subject matter will be done subsequently. And that you need not visit our office for. It covers those who are interested in buying comprehensive cover and across the different category of motor insurance, whether it's private or commercial. So it's meant for all customers who owns a car or who are interested in getting a cover. It provides a lot of options that you can even do a bespoke cover, and you select the specific type of cover and it determines the amount you're paying. So it doesn't have to be the full comprehensive if you are such of a less user of a vehicle, and it doesn't have to be the minimum third party. It depends on your choice. Whatever you are interested in buying in the all categories of cover that are outlined under automobile insurance, it's in your hand as a customer to select, and it will automatically generate the amount you pay. Once you agree with it, you make the payment. Once you make the payment, you go, it transits straight to sending your certificate of cover for your comfort. If you choose to print, it's your choice. If you know, with the device now, you don't need to have paper being carried everywhere. On the mobile, you can show the policeman, this is my certificate of insurance. They only need the policy certificate number to verify on NID, sorry. We compensate for loyalty at all times. And what we do in Lasaco is we recognize those who have indicated proper housekeeping in the usage of their vehicle. And what we use to reward them is reduction in premium subsequent to some certain number of years after evaluation. And beyond that, at every year, during the customer service week, we pay premium on customers who have demonstrated loyalty with this company over the years, and we extend good gesture to them, visiting them, sending in gifts, and making sure that they feel the impact that we appreciate them. Now, it's not out of place for anyone who truly has been committing money and nothing happens to think that they should get a reward. We also use opportunity to educate them that even though you are not getting it, insurance operates as a cooperative. You have, how do I say it now, unknowingly contributed to helping the economy, because you're paying the premium also help others who are in misfortune not to stay down, but to return back to good business. We do reward customers, mostly with improvement of terms and reduction of premium. We have made claim processing in Lasaco to be very seamless, and as much as we earn the cooperation of the customer who is claiming, the steps needed to be taken for claims have been reduced entirely. How? At the point of notification, our return mail communicates an allocated policy number and tells you immediately the items you need to bring. And those items are not items that are difficult or unrelated to the claim. It's simple. You want to make a claim, we need to know the quantum of the loss you have suffered. So we need you to provide us with estimate of the repairs. And if it involves injury to person, because of law, we require you to provide a police report. Because if it involves injury to person, which is called fatal accident, it is necessary of you as a disciplined citizen to make such reports to the police. We only need you to get an extract. We don't have to wait until police complete investigation. So if the client provides all the necessary documents, it takes us less than 48 hours to complete evaluation. Even if we have to send an assessor or an adjuster to evaluate the extent of the damage in relation to the estimate of repairs that the insured is bringing. Because we have standing SLA with all professionals that we use. They are the ones that can respond to us within 24 hours and get to the location where the vehicle is being attended to within another 24 hours. So within 48 hours, we complete evaluation and give you an offer. We cannot manage the perception and intent of all claimants. So there are times that you have some who have different motive for claiming. And to ensure the security of that motor fund, we have to evaluate properly to ensure we are paying genuine claims. Now, where the insured is a cooperative one with a genuine intention, who has suffered a genuine loss and has provided all the documentation, they get their discharge voucher not later than 72 hours after the incident of claim, as long as they are able to provide all the documents. Now, the sweetest part from lasaco is this: upon executing the discharge voucher, you get your payment same day as you bring the executed discharge voucher to lasaco.
That's our time on the program this week. Many thanks for being a part of it. Join us again, same time, same station next week for a fresh package. In the meantime, feel free as always to connect with us on all our social media platforms. If you missed any part of today's broadcast, not to worry. Please go to our YouTube channel, Almond Finance TV. My name is Lucy Olugbe, and until next week, please stay safe. Wash your hands regularly if possible, or use hand sanitizer. Wear a face mask if you must go out. And together, we can and we will defeat the virus. Please do your part. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.